thank you so much for checking out this video. I hope you're really excited about this journey that you're about to go on. In this video, I'm going to give you all those free tips that I told you about, but make sure you check your email tomorrow because I'm going to send you that free ebook. Tip number one, and this is really where it all starts. If you don't believe in yourself, you need to go home right now. You need to stop playing. Okay, I want you to start with a strong self-belief. If you tell yourself you can't do anything, believe me, you will find a way not to do it. You will fail miserably. If you tell yourself you can, you'll find a way to make it happen. Even if you can't do it in that moment, eventually you'll find a way to make it happen. So it starts in your mind, okay? All of this, you want to become a better player, you need to become a more positive person with a positive mindset. So instead of looking for all the problems, all the excuses of why you can't achieve anything, start looking for solutions, start looking for reasons and opportunities to grow and become a better player. If you switch your mindset like that, that alone is going to bring you more success. So please believe in yourself, believe in your ability to not only achieve all of your goals, but to get better. Okay, you can become a better player, you can become an impact player, a great player, and that's what I'm going to help you do. Tip number two, train individually consistently. Tons of players go to practice week in, week out, maybe they play once or even 3 times a week with their team, but you're never going to improve at the rate you can if you don't practice on your own as well. Okay, when you go to your practice, I'm sure you're working hard, you're having lots of fun, but how many touches do you really get on the ball? How many shots do you really take? How many headers do you really win? Okay, when you're training on your own, you can take the time to focus on specific skills that you need to improve. So if you're not training on your own, you need to start that right away. Please make that commitment to yourself. At least train on your own 10 minutes a day minimum. Tip number 3, you have to actually want the ball. Okay, too many players are scared to get the ball because they're afraid that they're going to make a mistake. I want you to actually want the ball every time. Even if you receive the ball 100 times and you made 100 mistakes, that would be 100 times more valuable than if you just stayed quiet, you hit on the field, and you didn't actually want the ball to come to your feet because you were afraid you would make a mistake. Okay? Realize that making mistakes is one of your best tools for improving. Every time you make a mistake, you can review it. You can say, why didn't that work? What should I try differently next time? How can I be more successful in those situations? So want this ball. Okay? Wanting is one thing. Ask for the ball. Demand it. If you want to get more touches, you have to want it, but you have to ask it. Your teammates have to know that you want it. You just can't assume that they know you want the ball. So want the ball, ask for the ball, get into space so you can actually get the ball. If I want the ball, but I'm just standing still, okay, I'm just waiting here for the ball, I'm not going to get it. Maybe I'll get it, but I'll already have 2 guys on me. But in reality, if I have 2 guys on me, my teammates aren't going to pass the ball. So if you want the ball, what you need to do is move into space. Okay, simple, simple. If you want the ball, find the open space, make eye contact with your teammate, demand the ball, actually ask for it, open your mouth, and truly want it because you know when you get it, you're going to do something valuable with it. Tip number 4, be direct. Okay, a lot of times players get the ball and they're happy to go left, right, without going towards the goal. But if you want to win games, you have to score goals. So I want you as a player to be more direct. So when you have it at your feet and you have space, dribble, go towards goal. When you're taking your first touch, try to get it out of your feet and attack with your first touch, okay? You don't have to stop the ball and then make a decision. As soon as it comes to you, take that first touch and attack. When you're making passes, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Be ambitious. So try to play through balls. Try to play balls over the top. Try to play balls to your wingers. If you don't try to make the passes, they'll never work out. Okay? Don't be comfortable with just going left or right, keeping possession. An impact player plays very direct. So yes, if the directness is not on, you can't go because there's defenders in front of you, that's fine. Turn. Keep possession of the ball. So huge. Don't just kick it away. Keep possession. But if you do have the space, you need to attack. You need to go at the goal. You need to force defenders to attack you. You need to make passes. And if you have your shots, you need to take them. First, let's look at laces, because I think this is where you really need to start. This is where you're going to get the most confidence around shooting. Technique, remember, power comes from technique. So focus on the technique, the power will come. So first thing is your body positioning when you're about to take the shot. Okay, I want to get over the ball. I want to plant my foot either beside the ball or a bit in front of it. This is going to help me get over. It's going to help me generate more power. Okay, if I'm planting back here, I can't generate power. I'm just putting my toe through the ball. If I plant right here, you can see how I can generate much more power with this type of motion. Okay, so keep your planting foot beside or in front of the ball. You want to get nice and low, get this power like this, and I want my chest over the ball. Okay, if I'm leaning back like this and you're trying to kick it hard, it's always going to go high. Okay, so really lean over the ball, get your body over the ball, and then when I hit the ball, I want my whole body to fall through to my target. Okay, if I'm hitting it and I'm pulling away like that, it's probably going to spin to the left. If I'm hitting it and I'm going out through this, it's probably going to go to the right. So you want to try to take your body through towards the goal. Okay, you're going to have to practice that to see what I mean. So next thing is your foot technique. Flex this foot. Okay, it has to be hard. Just try to flex it. Try to point your toes down, make it as hard as you can. If you hit it with a weak ankle, it's going to be a weak shot. Okay, a lot of players are shooting the ball and what's happening is they're coming through like this. Okay, that's just going to create lots of backspin. It's going to be easy for the keeper to block. So what you want to do is flex foot. When you fall through, you want to keep that flex foot. And you want to keep your toes pointed towards your target. Okay? Next thing is this backswing, or it's just the whole motion of your kick. If I'm just trying to kick the ball like this, okay, I'm not going to get much power. If I'm trying to kick it like this, you can see how I would generate more power, right? Just like a golf swing. The further you go back, the more power you can generate. If I'm just going to here, a little chip shot, I can't get as much power. So focus on that big backswing, nice follow through towards your target. Last thing I want you to think about is when you do hit the ball, landing on your planting foot. Okay, this is going to help you get some more power. So yes, you can shoot and just stay like that. I want you to go through the ball, land on that planting foot like that. Tip number 6, actually want your goals. Okay, if you want to score more goals, you have to be willing to work harder to get forward. Tip number 7, and this is the final one that I'm going to leave you with today. But make sure you come back and check your email tomorrow because I'm going to send you that free ebook. Tip number 7 is get aggressive. I don't care what type of player you've been in the past. I don't care what type of player you are right now. I need you to be a little more aggressive or a lot more aggressive depending on your situation. But I need you to take your aggression to a higher level. Now, aggression, I don't want you to think of this as a bad thing, like a dirty player. Okay, being aggressive is your desire to compete. So we're talking about going into slide tackles. We're talking about winning headers. We're talking about putting your body on the line to block shots, putting your body on the line to score goals. Okay, how hard are you willing to work for your team? Now, aggression is a mindset. If you're timid in your mind, you don't want to go into tackles because you think you'll get hurt, believe me, you will. But if you change that mindset, you go into tackles harder than the opposition because you know you will win the ball, then you're going to have more success. So a couple things I want you to start thinking of to become more aggressive right away. First thing is pressure defenders or pressure people on the ball quickly, especially if you're a forward. Get at them right away. Don't jog to them. Don't close them down slowly. Don't even worry about jogging too much. If you're a defender and you're being attacked, players are dribbling at you, yes, you need to be a bit more cautious. But if you're trying to win the ball back in the offensive or middle third, I want you to rush those players, close them quickly, force them to make mistakes, force them to make errors. Second thing is I want you to battle for every header. So every time you have an opportunity to get up and battle for a header, you have to do it. Even if you aren't winning the ball in the beginning, you need to challenge. Believe me, if you just start going into headers, being brave, you will gain the skill and you will gain the confidence. Third thing is going into your tackles hard. Okay, if two players go into a tackle, one is timid, one is weak, the other one goes in hard, this one wins it all the time. Okay, two players going hard, this one goes in harder, this player is going to win it 90% of the time. I need you to be this player, and you have to be honest with yourself. Are you going in as hard as you possibly can? Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Honestly, congratulate yourself. Feel good about yourself for taking a step towards making yourself a better player. I'm going to send you that free ebook tomorrow, so make sure you check your email. Check your junk mail just in case it goes there as well. I don't want you to miss out on that ebook. I'm also going to send you a week's worth of emails with valuable tips and advice. So please open those emails for your own benefit, because in those emails, you're going to learn how to become an impact player. See you tomorrow.